JayZ has had quite the dating history. So here's our list of celebrities JayZ has hooked up with Beyonce is ashamed of. Well, starting off, we have to mention that JayZ cheated on Beyonce. Now, American fashion designer Rachel Roy has been thought of as the #1 person to be the woman JayZ had an affair with. Now, nothing has ever been confirmed, but looking at the evidence, it's very plausible. Now, Rachel has a long history with JayZ's business enterprise, Rockaware, so the timing and opportunity would align. Now, when Beyonce released her album Lemonade in 2016, she finally confirmed that JayZ had cheated on her, and she said it was Becky with the good hair. Now, that same day, Rachel posted on Instagram with the caption, "Good hair, don't care, but we'll take good lighting for selfies or self-truths always. Live in the light, hashtag no drama queens." Now, this upset a lot of people, and her comments were flooded with hate. Now, she eventually had to make her account private and eventually deleted the post. But Rachel made a cryptic post days before Cowboy Carter was released. In an Instagram post, Rachel posted a quote by Albert Einstein saying, "Stay away from negative people, they have a problem for every solution." Now, the phrase good hair has now re-emerged after Beyonce released Cowboy Carter. "Hey Miss Honeybee, it's Dolly P," country legend Dolly Parton says in an interlude called Dolly P, which leads into a reimagined cover of Jolene. "You know that hussy with the good hair you sing about? Reminded me of someone I knew way back when, except she has flaming locks of auburn hair, bless her heart. Just a hair of a different color, but it hurts just the same." Now, one Beyonce fan posted on Twitter, "Rachel Roy absolutely thought she heard the last of y'all in 2016, and yet LOL. I'm sure that Beyonce did not like this at all." Karrine Steffans, known as Superhead, once discussed her supposed short fling with JayZ in the year 2000. She wrote a best-selling book called Confessions of a Video Vixen, in which she detailed her encounters with various stars, and JayZ was included in this. Then, in 2016, she even wrote an essay claiming she had Beyonce's husband. In the article published on XOJan, she wrote, "Over 15 years ago, I had Beyonce's husband. Yes, I was one of JayZ's, Becky's, back in the year 2000 for about 3 minutes." Now, the actress, who made her debut at the age of 21 in JayZ's Hey Poppy music video, said their fling was pro-Yonsei. She wrote, "This was pre-Yonsei, of course, but the fact is that a Becky is a Becky, and I was the Becky for many men, and they were all my salvation and my destitution. They were my reason and my rationale, my life and my death, and eventually my fame and infamy." Now, she claimed that her and JayZ had time alone one night after shooting the music video. She continued by saying, "Chauffeured away from the set, down the winding road, and closer to the shoreline, Jay and I feasted on our attraction to one another, rapidly and quickly." Now, JayZ was also involved with singer Carmen Bryan between 1995 and the year 2000. At the time of their romance, Carmen was also dating his rival Nas, with Carmen and Nas sharing a daughter. Carmen then admitted to this affair to her then partner Nas after Memphis Bleek and JayZ's track Is That Your Chick was released. Nas phoned her to ask if the song was about her, with Carmen writing in her memoir, "Nas, it's true, the rumors are true, I have been seeing JayZ." Now, she told him that she and JayZ were having an affair for 5 years after they met as friends and began a romantic relationship a year later. Speaking to Vlad TV in 2017, she also revealed that she fell pregnant but later lost the pregnancy. "I believe I was 3 months, it was the first trimester, it wasn't anything crazy, it wasn't planned, it wasn't like, oh, we're gonna have this baby," she said. Carmen added that she only told JayZ about the pregnancy though after she lost it. Carmen also previously claimed that JayZ can be very insecure. She said, "He's had a bit of low self-esteem in certain areas, he's sensitive, we all have sensitivities, we all have things about us that we don't necessarily want the public to know about." Now, JayZ was also linked to the late singer Aaliyah, who ended up dating his Rockefeller business partner Damon Dame Dash until her untimely passing from a plane crash in 2001. It was reported at the time that he dated her for a brief period in 1999 when he was 29 and she was 20. However, there is no concrete proof that the two dated. "I guess Jay was also trying to get to her as well, and I didn't know," Damon claimed in an interview last year. "It never worked out for them, but we were both trying to get at her. Everyone was getting at Aaliyah." He went on to claim that the rapper was obviously bitter she didn't welcome his advances. "Yeah, he fell away," Dash said of the rapper. "He was sending her flowers, he was courting her." Now, Wanda Satterthwaite Satterthwaite tried to prove in court that her son Rymir was JayZ's son. According to an affidavit detailing the memories of an evening with JayZ, Wanda claimed that she and the rapper were intimate in 1992. Now at the time, Wanda was also in an on-again off-again relationship with her high school lover, Robert Graves. Robert was initially listed as Rymir's father on his birth certificate, however a DNA test later disproved this, and he was removed from the birth certificate in 2011. Now Rymir filed multiple lawsuits demanding a paternity test from JayZ. While a Pennsylvania court ruled against him due to his age at the time, he alleges that JayZ's team took advantage of legal technicalities to avoid the test. Rymir's mother passed away in 2019, and until her last breath, she insisted that JayZ was her son's biological father. Now in interviews, he has emphasized that his fight is not about wealth or revenge, but about gaining clarity and closure on his identity. He stated, "If you say I'm not your son and nothing ever happened with my mom, then just take the test. If you're telling the truth, why is your first answer wherever you've asked to take a paternity test? No. If you're telling the truth, why is your first answer whenever you're asked to take a paternity test? No." Now, with these horrible Diddy allegations against JayZ, Rymir is trying to get justice for himself again. He responded to JayZ's letter where he claimed he did not mistreat and take advantage of a girl at one of Diddy's parties in the year 2000. Rymir said he should step forward with transparency, saying he continues to deflect and avoid. "Despite my efforts, Mr. Carter has never once written a letter to me to address these claims, whether to deny or acknowledge paternity, or to address why his attorneys committed this fraud." Now with all this, it seems like JayZ has always tried to avoid issues with the law, and now I'm sure Beyonce wouldn't be a fan of all of this. But in 2001, it was rumored that JayZ briefly dated Blu Cantrell around the same time Beyonce and the rapper reportedly started their relationship. Again, I don't think hearing this is something that Beyonce would like. Now, when questioned about their rumored relationship, Blu denied ever dating him, but admitted to Wendy Williams that she has a big crush on him. "I really like him though, I don't care who he's dating, I've always had a crush on him," she said. And when Wendy cheekily asked whether she'd make that play if she bumped into him, Blu said, "I wouldn't turn it down, let's just put it that way." Now there's also been rumors that Beyonce and JayZ tried to ruin Blu's career because they wanted to make sure that Beyonce stayed on top as they both rose to fame around the same time. Now it's also been said that Jay and Bey have sabotaged other artists to make Beyonce a star, so I feel like this is pretty believable, to be honest. Well, that's all for our list of celebrities JayZ has hooked up with Beyonce is ashamed of. Now, did anyone on our list shock you? Let us know in the comments down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. I'm your host Emily, and we'll see you next time.